Right, today's passage is from Mark chapter 9. After 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James and John with him and led them up a high mountain where they were all alone. Then he was transfigured before them. His clothes became dazzling white, whiter than anyone in the world could bleach them. And they appeared before them Elijah and Moses, who were talking with Jesus. And Peter said to Jesus, "Rabbi, it is good for us to be here. Let us put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what to say. They were so frightened. Then the cloud appeared and covered them. And the voice came from the cloud, "This is my son, whom I love. Listen to him." Suddenly they looked around, and they no longer saw anyone with them except Jesus. And I think the importance of Moses and Elijah in appearing to them is that the Old Testament that looked forward to Jesus was called the Law and the Prophets. And Moses typically represented the law, and Elijah the prophets. So actually, when James and John and Peter saw Jesus in this glorious way, looking absolutely magnificent, they had representatives of the whole of the Old Testament who were looking forward and pointing towards Jesus coming. And this was a remarkable experience for Peter, James and John, getting a glimpse of the majesty of who Jesus is and what he's like. And we don't tend to get very many of those experiences in life. They maybe come for most people maybe 1 or 2 occasions, and they're completely unpredictable as to when they can come. But you suddenly see and experience Jesus as he really is in all his glory. We shall see him like that in the next life, but in this life we only occasionally get experiences like that. And if we look at the story that comes immediately after, you have Jesus and his disciples going back and meeting with the other disciples, and there was a really awful situation about a person who was ill, and the disciples were having a struggle trying to heal that person. And it's about sorting out ordinary things in life that we have to go through. But actually that experience of Jesus as he was on the mountain was something that would have stuck with them. Peter, in one of his letters, his second letter that he wrote that is in the Bible, he actually talks about this occasion. So he was remembering this story at the end of his life, and it's something that he was able to hold on to. And we can't always have those sorts of experiences, and it's entirely at God's grace as to whether he gives one to us and when he does so. But we can still have some sort of experience that God gives us of getting to know him and of him being with us. That's my thought for today.